On my wedding day, my fiancé's mother invited his first love to spend 3 nights with him.
It's the Moretti way. Before the wedding, my son spends 3 nights with his past love, a gesture of gratitude, a proper goodbye.
The absurdity hit me like a slap. I turned to Marco. He didn't push back. He just leaned back on the couch, lit a cigarette, and smirked.
It's tradition, Bella. You want the Moretti name? You play by Moretti rules.
He blew a slow cloud of smoke between us.
Besides, you waited 8 years for this ring. It's 3 nights, you can handle it.
Everyone in that room expected me to lose it. I just nodded. Fine. I respect the Moretti tradition. Because 1 second earlier, my phone had buzzed. Luca Castellano, head of the Castellano Empire, the oldest and most powerful crime family on the East Coast. Also the man I personally burned 8 years ago when I turned down our arranged marriage to be with Marco.
Bella, say the word. I'll make this disappear.
3 days later, on what was supposed to be my wedding night, the groomsmen shoved Marco through the bedroom door. He froze the second he saw the bed. I wasn't alone. I was lying there with a powerful, muscular man. Under everyone's shocked gazes, I lazily wrapped my arm around the man's waist. Oh, I forgot to mention, my family has a tradition too. To make sure her groom actually measures up. As Marco's mother declared their ridiculous custom before the guests, I said, fine. Without a word of hesitation, Marco left me and moved in with Vanessa. 3 full days, not a single call, not a single text. The night before the wedding, I tracked him down at the Moretti family's private club in Lower Manhattan. Vanessa tucked under his arm, the whole booth loud and loose.
Boss is the luckiest man alive. His ex and his wife are both smoke shows. Hitting the ex before the wedding, going home to the wife after. I'm genuinely jealous. I'm so envious.
I pushed the door open. Every voice in the room cut out at once. Marco raised an eyebrow.
What are you doing here?
Am I interrupting the reunion?
Bella, don't read into it. A lot of the old families do this. A clean goodbye before the wedding is a sign of respect. The boss is 100% yours after tonight.
I know. I told you. I get it.
Damn, boss really has her trained. What's the secret? Teach us.
Marco slowly drew the cigarette from his lips and tapped the ash.
No training involved? She loves me too much to do a damn thing about it. She's mine. She knows it.
The room lost it. Seeing I still hadn't moved, someone got bold.
Boss, last night before the wedding, let's make it interesting.
Marco pressed the cigarette into the crystal ashtray. Go ahead.
Start with a deep French kiss, Vanessa. Right here, right now.
Marco smiled. He grabbed Vanessa by the back of the neck and kissed her, deep, slow, deliberate, right in front of me. The whole booth erupted. I watched for exactly 3 seconds. My voice cut through the noise. The wedding is tomorrow, Marco. Don't be late. I turned and walked out.
Boss, your girl just watched you make out with your ex and didn't even flinch. You know how rare that is? Lucky bastard doesn't know what he's got.
Of course. She's been with me 8 years, and she survived 3 miscarriages. She can handle a little kiss.
I stopped walking, the deepest pain of my life, and he just used it as a punchline. The first time, we were still in college. Marco was just a runner for the family.
A kid right now is a liability, Bella.
So I walked into that clinic alone and made a choice I never recovered from. The second time, he'd just been promoted to capo. We were in Brooklyn for a meeting when a rival crew hit us. I was 2 months along. I lost the baby on a hospital hallway floor. The third time was 2 years ago. Ectopic pregnancy, internal bleeding, emergency surgery. They took one of my fallopian tubes. Afterward, Marco knelt at my bedside and slapped himself across the face. He cried. He swore he'd spend the rest of his life making it up to me. Now he's underboss. He's made it, and he's decided that means I have nowhere else to go. He thinks I can't live without him. He's about to find out how wrong he is. I got home and went straight to bed. Then Marco called. His voice was slow, relaxed, that particular kind of satisfied that told me everything I needed to know about his night.
Were you upset about earlier?
No.
You've been so agreeable lately, Bella. It's honestly starting to throw me off. Look, Vanessa flew all the way back from Palermo just because she heard I was getting married. Don't read too much into it. She's the past. You're the one I'm marrying. It's a family tradition I have to honor. That's all.
Fair enough. You respect your legacy, and I'll respect mine. Tomorrow, I hope you're ready to honor the Siro tradition, too.
Of course. What kind of tradition is...
Marco, last night, don't get distracted.
Tell me, who feels better, me or your little fiancé?
Bella, wedding's tomorrow. Be there, be good.
I stared at the screen after the call ended. Funny thing about reaching your limit. It doesn't feel like pain anymore. It just feels like nothing. Something inside me went quiet. Not broken. Just done. I turned my phone off and went to sleep. The first message on my phone that morning was from Gina. Grainy video. Low light. 2 bodies. The caption read, "Coming back to the States was worth every minute. Didn't stop all night. 8 years apart and he's still just as addictive as I remember." Vanessa made sure I saw her staking her claim. Vanessa and Marco celebrated too soon. What they didn't know was I'd already set things in motion. I put my phone away, got in the car, and drove to my own wedding, calm, dry-eyed, like I was running an errand. By the time I sat down in the makeup chair, Gina was already shaking.
Madonna, what is wrong with him? This isn't tradition. This is just cheating with extra steps in front of the whole city. You cut off your entire family for this man, Bella. You went to war with your father. And Marco stood before God and swore he'd never hurt you. Now he's in bed with that Sicilian bitch the night before your wedding. Does he feel anything at all?
Probably not. When Marco and I got together, the Morettis were a second-tier family at best. He was nobody, a street-level runner trying to climb. My father said,
"Bella, you are a Serrano. You do not throw yourself away on a thug with ambition. Luca Castellano, that is the man you marry."
No. I walked away from the arranged marriage, walked away from my family, walked away from everything they'd built. And Marco, he knelt before an icon of the Virgin Mary and swore on his life he would never betray me.
I've thought about when exactly I lost him. I think it was 6 months ago. A call from Palermo.
Vanessa, freshly out of a relationship, coming home.
That was it. That one phone call. 8 years, 3 losses, every sacrifice I made, and all it took was her voice on a line to pull him back.
Bella, please. Tell me you're not actually going through with this. Why are you still marrying him?
I reached up and wiped the tear from the corner of her eye.
You've known me your whole life, so you already know the answer. In this family, women don't cry. We just make sure the debt gets paid. Blood for blood.
20 minutes before the ceremony. That's when Marco finally showed up. His crew practically applauded.
Boss, 7 rounds last night? We weren't sure you'd make it out of bed. Almost sent someone in your place.
You really don't give me enough credit.
Then his eyes found me. For just a second, something crossed his face. Surprise, maybe even guilt.
Damn, Bella. You almost make me feel guilty.
He flashed that same careless smile, walking towards me.
Don't listen to those idiots. 7 rounds, they're joking. Vanessa had a stomachache this morning. Things ran a little late, that's all.
Happy wedding day, Bella. So happy for you both.
She was a mess this morning, begged to come. I didn't see the harm.
Don't worry. The tradition's done. I'll keep my distance after today.
Beside me, Gina went rigid. I put my hand on her arm before she could open her mouth.
She came all this way. She's a guest. Bella, your dress is lovely. Very understated. Not every girl can pull off something so simple. Wait, didn't you get her a Vera Wong? Because I remember when we were 18, you told me our wedding had to have a custom limited edition Vera Hong. The Plaza, the Morelli family diamonds, 300 guests minimum. You said $1 million wedding was the only thing good enough, so what happened?
The whole room went silent. Marco cleared his throat.
Bella and I have been together so long.
We're past needing all the fanfare.
Right.
The DJ started warming up the ballroom. The big screens came alive with photos. Marco and me, 8 years of moments on a loop.
I'd always known. In his heart, the scale was never level. It was always tipped towards her. The photos. The tears.
Vanessa watched for maybe 30 seconds. Then she started crying.
Bella, I'm so jealous. I don't think I'll ever get this. The doctors found something. Lupus. No cure. I just wanted to know what it felt like to have a wedding of my own. Just once, before the end.
Bella, let Vanessa take your place for the ceremony.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? You can't just swap out a bride? Who are you actually marrying, Marco? Her or Bella?
We give her this one moment. Bella still signs the papers at City Hall tomorrow.
His voice went soft, his usual appeasing tone.
Nothing changes. Bella, you made it through 3 days. What's one more hour? I promise you, Vanessa gets the vows, but the one in my bed tonight is you. A ceremony is just words. Tonight is what actually counts, isn't it?
The same gesture, the same hand, the same man who once swore before the Virgin Mary he would never betray me. The bridesmaids were looking at me like I was already pathetic. I didn't care. I nodded.
Fine.
He reached over and ruffled my hair.
That's my girl.
The way you'd pet a dog finally sat on command.
Go up to the honeymoon suite. I'll be there the second the vows are done.
Honestly, I didn't want to say those vows anyway. I was more than happy to skip straight to the wedding night because I'd already prepared my wedding night surprise. Downstairs, the ballroom was loud with music and toasts. Up here, it was just me. This penthouse was the first thing Marco bought after he made capo. I was the one who decorated it. The bedding, the candles, the white rose petals scattered across the floor. Every detail chosen by my hands. I sat there looking at all of it and thought,
what a waste.
Gina came through the door like she was trying to knock it off its hinges.
That son of bitch! The second you left, they killed the slideshow, replaced every photo of you with pictures of him and Vanessa. And the dress? You're not going to believe this. He had $1 million wedding gown ready for her all along. They even brought in a whole new guest list. Now half the room was Vanessa's family and friends. This was never your wedding, Bella. He used you to throw one for her. He did it because your father wasn't there. He saw no one watching your back, so he took the shot.
She was right. 8 years, and he burned it all down with a smile. I reached up and wiped the tears off her face.
It's fine, Gina. I'm keeping a very careful tab. Every single thing gets paid back.
He showed up around 8, drunk enough to sway slightly. Satisfied enough to smile about it.
Bella, ceremony's done. Vanessa's gone. From here on out, there's nothing between us. I mean it this time. You're not mad about today, are you?
No.
God, you are something else. Starting tonight, it's just you and me. I'm going to spend the rest of my life.
Marco, I didn't mean to bother you, but I fell down the stairs. There's so much blood.
Bella, I have to go.
You just said...
He raised his hand and made the sign of the cross over his heart.
I know. This is the last time. I swear. 30 minutes. I'll be back.
Go.
Third time he'd done that. Same hand, same chest, different lie. What a joke. How much is his promise even worth? Once a man's heart wanders, nothing can hold him back. The suite fell silent. A moment later, the door creaked open. A tall silhouette filled the doorway. The man I'd been waiting for was finally here.
Boss told us not to stir shit up. That's rich. He spends all night with Veneta, 7 rounds no less, and now he's got nothing left for Bella? Bella's been loyal to him for 8 years. I'm the first one calling bullshit. Exactly, we're raising hell tonight. However it goes, boss owes Bella her 7 rounds!